While visiting Glacier National Park, our family makes 3 big mistakes, and we want to share them with you because we don't want you to have to make them.
So make sure, if you haven't already, go over to 7ahead.com. We have a free gift for you there. Join our mailing list so we can keep you up to date on where we're headed next.
So make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That really tells us that you're interested in our videos. So the first mistake I realized we'd made on the way to Glacier National Park. Show up to Glacier National Park. You have to get a ticket online. It's 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time when you can get them 3 days before. And so here we are coming first day, and I called my cousin and she's like, "Did you get a ticket?" And I'm like, "Oh, what? We have a pass. We have a 4th grader." And she's like, "No, you have to get a ticket. You have to get a ticket 3 days before you go." And I'm like, "I did not know that. I don't know what we'll do." So Saturday morning, I get on my computer and I go to the place where the spots are to order the tickets, right? And then literally within a matter of seconds, they're all sold out. Like, I was supposed to be on there at 8 o'clock. It was still 8 o'clock when it said sold out. And so I kind of panic and call my cousin who lives right next to Glacier National Park. And I say, "We're only here for a certain amount of days." And she said, "Don't worry, just go in the park before 6 a.m. And so we did. And the kids were not happy about it. We had to wake up super early, way before the sun rose, and get in there. We entered the park at like 5:45-ish. We made good time. And once we got in, we started driving down this road called Going to the Sun Road. And it was just the most amazing,
very amazing,
beautiful road. It was stunningly gorgeous. And so we had to share a little sneak peek with you.
Yeah, it's incredible. They thought and built a road in that place. It's just,
because
wow.
It's so steep, right? It's just cliffs.
Everything is just so steep, so it's incredible that they did that. So check it out.
Once we get to Logan Pass parking lot, we think, well, it's 7 a.m. Of course there'll be a parking spot. That was our second mistake. Wow. The parking here at Glacier National Park is absolutely insane. We're here at 7 a.m. and there's no spots. And there are like 50 cars trying to get into spots. It's like gambling. Like one person wins while the 50 of the rest of us are just like going around. Mainly we just want to go in and do the Junior Ranger thing for the kids. But yeah, we'll see if we ever get a parking spot. So it's just good to know. It's gorgeous. The road is still really pretty. And no parking. We kind of have a limited space here, you know, with being cliffs and all. Because it took an hour to get to the Logan Pass Visitor Center from the west entrance, and so a little over an hour. I mean, you would have to like enter the park at like what, 4 a.m.?
Yeah, so in this parking lot, we drove around for, I don't know how long, like an hour or?
It was long. It was a long time.
It was a long time. Finally, we just gave up and we like, let's go down to St. Mary's that we were gonna stop at. There's a cool hike there. And so we headed there instead.
We did find a parking spot at St. Mary Falls, but once we got out of the car and all the kids got out of the car, we realized that we weren't prepared like we thought we were. And that was our third mistake. It's a lot colder than we thought, even in July, here at Glacier National Park. It's really good. The kids are, most of them are fine. Simon, can you look at Mama? Can you look at Mommy? You look at Mommy?
Sure, thank you.
Oh, thanks, yeah. At Glacier National Park, even if you're in there in July, it is cold in the mornings. I ended up sacrificing my sweatshirt to my daughter, which she appreciated very much. And Ezra was a lot of fun. He just kept laughing when we were going down these places with all these waterfalls. He wanted to get in the water, but towards the end, he did get a little tired and, well...
He enjoyed letting Daddy carry him a little bit. He would just laugh as I kind of took most of his weight and just helped him up the path. Is that funny?
He thinks it's so funny.
Is that funny? Funny? Yeah, this is a lot easier when Dad can carry you.
And the two older boys went on another hike with Adam, and Mark took my sweatshirt and Benson took his blanket. Yeah, he took his blanket on the hike. Thankfully, we did have 2 ponchos in the van because it started raining. But we've learned our lesson. Always keep ponchos and jackets in the car just in case.
We're toughing it out. We're climbing the Hidden Lake Trail Pass despite the rain and our ill preparedness of not even having jackets.
But then it warms up and we all have some fun time in the water. Sunlight, come on. There's our crew.
So also put in the comments the biggest mistakes you've made while going camping.
Yes, because your vulnerability and willingness to share will help and bless someone else's life because they can learn from you. Just how I hope none of you guys make the mistakes that we made, okay?
Yeah, always make sure you have jackets, spare jackets.
Yeah, especially when you've got lots of cold kids, because it's hard to be happy and recognize the beauty around you and appreciate it when you're freezing cold.
So make sure to tune in next week on Wednesday when we release the next one, which will have the maps and the actual things of everything that we did, campground we stayed in, all that stuff, so you guys can plan your trip when you go to Glacier, because it's amazing. So we'll see you next week. Remember that what's behind us is not as good as what lies ahead.
Bye, see you next week.
See ya.